Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. Today is Friday, May 22nd, 2020. Green Valley weather is going to be 91 degrees and sunny. I have some great, uplifting, positive news stories for you today on this Good News Friday. I am so excited, so let's just get into it, all right? On this day in 1931, this is terrible. Canned rattlesnake meat first goes on sale in Florida. Of course it does. Ick, and why? Canned rattlesnake meat? Please let me know if you've ever had rattlesnake to eat. I wouldn't say it probably is good. This thinking about it is giving me the heebie-jeebies, so I'm going to go ahead and continue. On this day in 1956, the Bob Hope Show last airs. Oh. Also, on this day in 1992, Johnny Carson's final appearance as the host of the Tonight Show. That was his last appearance in 1992 on May 22nd. If today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. You share a birthday with Naomi Campbell. Naomi Campbell is an English supermodel and actress. She established herself among 3 of the most recognizable and in-demand models in the 80s and 90s, and she's one of 6 models of her generation that is declared a supermodel by the fashion world. And it is not easy to get that title as a supermodel. Like, people can say, oh, you're a model, oh, you're a cover model, or a print model, but a supermodel, that's like the highest of the high. Naomi was born on May 22nd, 1970, and she is 50 years old today. Out there just looking like she's still 35. She is known to be kind of mean, but whatever. All right, let's get into our national days because we need something to celebrate, right? So today is National Craft Distillery Day. And this day recognizes the diversity of distilled spirits and the industry that basically just followed in the footsteps of the craft brewers to create a market for themselves. So gin, whiskey, bourbons, rums, and vodkas, these craft distilleries infused unique qualities to make them their own. And that's why we have so many different versions and brands of vodka, rum, whiskey, bourbon, and all that other stuff. So kudos to you. Go ahead and make yourself a nice spirit drink today. You got a long weekend ahead, right? Today is also World Paloma Day, and this recognizes the national drink of Mexico. And this refreshing cocktail is made with tequila, woohoo, and grapefruit soda. And it is definitely worth celebrating, they say, which I've never had a Paloma. There's a mystery behind where a Paloma comes from. They basically says that in 1938, the first grapefruit soda came to the scene in the U.S. And from that point on, grapefruit soda made its way into Mexico in 1955. Whoever was the master mixologist decided to take the grapefruit soda, some tequila, and a little bit of lime, and voila, the Paloma is here. So if you would like to make a Paloma, I have a recipe for you. You're going to do 2 ounces of tequila, ½ ounce of fresh lime juice, and grapefruit soda on top. Let me know how that goes. Today is also National Solitaire Day. I love this game. So National Solitaire Day recognizes a card game that has been around for more than 200 years. It's also known as Klondike, which I did not know that. The classic version uses a standard deck of cards, 52 cards. But in 1990, Microsoft included software for solitaire on their Windows 3.0 game. And they even, introduced the mouse and everything like that so that people could play. And that's how people play most of the time, on a desktop. Now you can play on a phone, a smartphone, a tablet. You can still get an old-fashioned deck of cards and play. You don't need anybody to play with you. Solitaire is just one of those good games. Keep you busy. I love when it goes the little things, right? Today is also National Buy a Musical Instrument Day. So this day is all about playing music. If you are a musician, it might be time to update your guitar or your drum set or your piano or whatever it is that you do. If you're not, it might be you might have always wanted to try. So go ahead and buy yourself a musical instrument. I'm pretty sure that music shops are open here in Arizona. So I don't think that you'll have a problem with buying an instrument. You can also just shop on Amazon, like me. Oh gosh, I said her name. Today is also National Vanilla Pudding Day. And this day is to recognize vanilla pudding and none of the other puddings. So this day is all about making pudding, eating pudding, and loving vanilla pudding. So happy Vanilla Pudding Day. Today is National Don't Fry Day. And as soon as I saw it, I thought, oh, we're not supposed to fry food? Okay. But no, Don't Fry Day aims to raise awareness of the risk of overexposure to the sun. Don't fry in the sun is what they're saying. It's important that everybody remember that we use proper protections like suntan lotion, hats, sunglasses, shades, anything like that, so that we're not constantly overexposing our skin to the sun and frying. So don't fry. Skin cancer is curable if it's found early, but if it's left untreated, it can be very deadly. Also, the sun causes wrinkles if you have overexposure, so to preserve that beautiful skin of yours, SPF 30 minimum. Today is also National Road Trip Day, and this happens the Friday before Memorial Day, and it just is a day to serve as the unofficial kickoff to summer. Everybody kind of gets out on the road and goes on a road trip. I am interested to see if that will be the case this year. Where are we going? With one state being, fully open, where another one might not be. Where are you road tripping to? But if you do, please be safe out there, drive safely, and have a great time. Today is also National Cooler Day. What could be more great than a cold drink? A cold drink out of a cooler. So National Cooler Day is usually the Friday before Memorial Day, and it makes staying cool easier in the summer, and that's what coolers do. You can travel with them. You can take them to the beach, load them up with some ice, or I've seen them with like dry ice or ice packs. Load up your drinks, your foods, and there you go. Portable refrigerator. All right, let's get into some good news, because it is Good News Friday, and I love sharing the good news. Like, I get to bypass all the, are you serious? This really happened? And the weird stuff. So, an Austin husband is finally able to donate his kidney to his wife after weeks of delay due to COVID-19. Okay, so this is not just that. That's great. That is love of all love. Like, I would give my husband my kidney. I hope he would give me his. But this story is amazing. So this couple has had a scheduled donation, and then COVID hits. And the hospitals shut down all elective surgeries. So they wait and they're waiting, and finally now they're able to go ahead and go in. But Robert and Elsa Garza have been married for 20 years, and they have so much in common. Check this out. They were born on the same day, the same year, in the same hospital. And now they're gonna share the kidneys. I love it. Can you imagine? That is so crazy. Like, that's your twin. That's kind of your twin. It's not your twin, but it's kind of your twin. And they're married, and he says, she's my best friend. What else would I do other than give her my kidney? So, they'll be going into surgery here in a week. Okay, this story is my heart. Like, it tugged at my heart. I don't even know why. It's a great news story. So there's a dad that in Bellevue, Washington, that created a YouTube channel to help kids that don't have fathers with answering dad questions. So the YouTube channel is called Dad, How Do I? And Rob Kinney grew up without a father and had a lot of questions growing up. How do I shave? How do I fix a toilet? How do I fix my glasses? All the things that you might just have to ask a dad. And he created a YouTube channel called Dad, How Do I? And you have to check this out. He had no ulterior motive with this. It is just I think he's got maybe 10 videos on there. I watch them. They're short videos. How do I fix a leaky toilet? How do I check my oil in my car? I mean, it is just amazing what he is doing, and he's putting it out there for everybody. And we live in this world of technology where we can virtually figure out things by going to technology, but there's just something nice about having just a regular dad get on and show other kids how to do stuff. So if you know someone who maybe needs a father figure in their life or something like that, go ahead and check out that channel and just subscribe to Dad, How Do I? Because this man needs it. Like, I want to see him continue, and if people love it, he will continue. All right, a 7-year-old, oh, this one's great too. I'm telling you, there's so many great stories. A 7-year-old wanted to keep the tooth fairy safe, so under her pillow with her tooth, she left a mask. She also left a small note that said, "Dear Tooth Fairy, thank you for all you do. Please wear this mask so that you can stay safe while handing out coins for people's teeth." 7 years old. Like, Mom, Dad, you are doing her right. That's an amazing little girl that thought of somebody else. And that's, my heart, that warms my heart. I love it. Great story. All right, here's our last good news story. Crayola announced that they are launching the Colors of the World crayon box. This is going to be a box of crayons with 24 new specialty formulated colors that are going to represent real skin tones around the world. So if you go back to just a standard box of crayons, and I know that there are just, bubblegum delicious colors and unicorn rainbow, but when we're trying to draw our friends, ourselves, our family, we are often limited to maybe 4 colors that can represent you as who you are. And they're black, brown, peach, and then there's like some kind of weird yellowish color. And they're kind of awful. So Crayola is creating 24 new colors that are just beautiful shades of the rainbow of the world of skin tones. So the skin tone rainbow. And their names are not just like black and brown and peach. They are names like medium almond, medium deep rose, light almond, light rose, deep golden, deepest almond, extra deep golden, medium gold. I mean, they're just beautiful, and they really do resemble, they look almost like a makeup palette. And I'll show you in the picture. So kudos to you, Crayola, because kids are out here drawing pictures of their grandparents. And I know that when I was growing up, if somebody stole the brown crayon or lost the brown crayon, I got colored as black. And my shirt is black, my skin is not. So kudos to Crayola for doing that. So Monday is Memorial Day, and it is a day that we remember with gratitude all those who served and died for our country and our freedom. And so take a moment to remember all of those who served and died for our country. Before I go, I want to remind you that almost everything will work, again, if you unplug it, even yourself. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.